Title: A Beautiful Life in Ndoto Village. On a warm Christmas Eve in 1945, in the heart of Ndoto Village, a man named Juma Nwachukwu stood alone near the edge of the old bridge that crossed the Niger River. The people of Ndoto, his friends, neighbors, even strangers, were praying for him, their voices carried by the night wind, rising to the heavens. In that great unseen realm, an angel called Malachi, still learning the ropes of being a guardian, was given a special assignment: to save Juma and finally earn his wings. To understand Juma's pain, Malachi was shown the story of his life. As a boy of 12, Juma was already brave. One chilly morning by the river, he saved his younger brother Uche from drowning beneath the cracked ice of a frozen stream. The rescue left Juma with a damaged ear and permanent hearing loss. But he never once complained. Soon after, while working at the local medicine man's hut, Juma noticed the elder Babu Kazi had mistakenly prepared a dangerous mixture for a sick child. Juma stopped him just in time, saving the child's life and Babu Kazi's honor. Years passed. In 1928, Juma dreamed of leaving Ndoto to see the world. He even planned a journey before going to university. But then, life changed. When Juma's father passed away, he gave up everything to take over the small family-run Community Credit Society, the only place helping villagers build their homes and start small businesses. One powerful elder, Chief Mambo, owned most of the land and controlled the bank. He wanted to shut the society down, but the community begged Juma to stay. And so, he did. He postponed his dreams and poured his life into building others. He even gave up his own university savings so that Uche could study, with the promise that Uche would return and help run the society. But Uche came back a married man with a job in the city. Juma said nothing. He simply smiled, rolled up his sleeves, and continued serving his people. In time, Juma and Amina, the girl who had loved him since childhood, fell in love and married. They used their honeymoon savings to keep the society afloat during a time of financial panic. Together, they built Mtawa Tumaini, Hope Village, offering families a chance to live in clean, decent homes, instead of Chief Mambo's crumbling rental huts. Chief Mambo tried to lure Juma away with a high-paying job, but Juma refused. He saw through the offer. It was a trap to shut down the Community Credit Society forever. Then came Christmas Eve. The whole village was preparing a celebration. Uche had become a national hero after saving dozens of soldiers during the war. Juma's uncle, Baba Musa, went to deposit 800,000 shillings from the society's funds into the bank. But in his excitement, he mistakenly wrapped the money in a newspaper and handed it unknowingly to Chief Mambo. Mambo saw the opportunity. He kept the money. And when Baba Musa couldn't remember where he lost it, the blame fell on Juma. Faced with the collapse of everything he'd built and the shame of possible arrest, Juma felt his world fall apart. He walked to the old bridge, the river below whispering dark thoughts. But before he could do anything, a man jumped into the river. Startled, Juma dove in to save him. The man was Malachi, his angel. And when Juma wished he'd never been born, Malachi granted him a glimpse of that world. In this version of Ndoto, the Community Credit Society had never existed. Babu Kasi was jailed after poisoning a child. Juma hadn't been there to stop him. Uche had drowned as a boy. There was no Juma to save him. Without Uche, the soldiers on that transport truck perished in war. Hope Village never existed, and families lived in squalor. Amina, she never married. She worked quietly in the village library, alone and distant. Juma ran through the village, shocked at what he saw. Ndoto had become Mambo Town, a dark, greedy place. At last, he ran back to the bridge and cried out, "Please, let me live again. I want my life back." And in that moment, the stars shifted. Maliki smiled. The world turned right. Juma rushed home, expecting the police. But instead, he found the entire village gathered in his home. Amina, Baba Musa, and dozens of friends, all carrying money, food, hugs, and prayers. They had come to repay him for a lifetime of quiet sacrifices. Even Uche arrived just in time, embracing Juma and calling him what he truly was, the richest man in Ndoto. As the children sang and the church bell rang in the distance, Amina whispered to their youngest daughter, "Do you hear that bell? Every time it rings, an angel like Maliki earns his wings." And in Juma's heart, he knew. No man is a failure who has friends.